All right, beautiful souls, let's rock and roll. Right back at you again, man. It's still Monday. Still Monday, guys. About time you get this. Hopefully, you'll be locked in. All right, so we had 180 today, guys. Let me just give you a prime example of how this DC algorithm works, right? I'm gonna give you a prime example. So we had 180 today, right? So, you know, if you was considering playing any number, so basically after 180, we're going to go right here. So look, we got 180. See it? 180. Before 180, we have 197. After 180, we have 513. Now, if you go up here, this is just a little bit different. All right. You see here we have 108, which is the same number, but in a different combination. 180, 108. Before 108, you should have seen 377 already, right? After 108, this is DC. Now, I don't know how it might run in other states, but after 108, you should see 797. But now, if you go here, we have already had 779, right? We had that on the 1st of August. What does that mean, right? 779. Oftentimes, you can use this for your own discretion. 779, you will look here. 779, okay, 779, you have 780. Now, you see how that went. Now, it gets a little confusing here. 779, 779, before 779, you have 780. All right? You see how it goes? 780. Then you go here, 180. 1 second. 1 second. Go with this one again. See, you just got to know how to read it, man, because if you don't, you will get confused, all right? You will get confused, so we're going to go right back to it again. All right, so here's our 108. Before 108, you have 377. Then you have it 108 here, 108, 108. Then you have it 797. All right, see it? 108, which was 180, but it didn't come that way. 108, 779. All right, so whenever you see 779, just consider 180. All right, so here's your 180. Came out in DC today. Got your triggers and your followers. Just in case you don't want to listen to what I say, many want to listen to the computer. Many want to read the book. So here you are, triggers. Over here, T1, trigger 1, 294, trigger 2, 218, 661, look, same 779, right? Same 779 that we just saw, so you know something got to make a little sense. Trigger 5, 859, trigger 6, 873. Rather the following numbers, right? Following, meaning after you see 180, these numbers should follow 921, 007, 745, 932, 093. Watch this number and also watch 900 in DC. Kind of had my eyes out on that for maybe 2 days now. Watch 900. I'm not going to play it, but for too long. I'm the type like to hit, like to miss, man. So not going to be chasing down threes when I know I like fours and fives, just because I don't talk about fives as much. I kind of keep those on wraps. So 180 triggers, 944, 699, 203, 576, 698, 537. Whoever just had 537 in the state, you got to watch out for 801. You also got to watch out for 802. Followers, 414. Okay, 414, 957, 174s, 091s, and 541s. Then, of course, down here, 180s, good number for DC. 703, 073s, followers, 843, 823, 753. So this is a good number to play. 753, 217, 639. We already had that last week, so you got to watch out for 703. Triggers, 083 438 502s 511 788s 467s. Man, look, man, get the DC algorithm, guys. $100 ain't gonna hurt your pockets. I paid $1,000, and like I said, you could have been won your $100 back so far. Could have been won your money back. Could have been won it, man. Ain't nothing for free, guys. If you playing numbers in DC, it's no excuse for you had not to reach out to me yet and say, hey, bro, let me get a copy of that. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. I don't need robots saying that I want to get, look, man, money talk. Send the money, get it sent to your phone. Right? I don't want to keep hearing, how do I go about that? I mean, that doesn't make sense. A lot of y'all will find yourself getting banned off of my page just by asking silly questions. You want a pair of shoes, you're going to go try them on, you're going to unlace them, and you're going to say, I need those. Stop coming to my page playing. How can I get this? Just look, man, I already told you how you can get it. Present the money and let's rock. Let's stop playing. So if you're not serious about trying to win, don't come to my page, man. Enough with the games. How do I go about getting it? What do you mean? How do you go about getting it? You let me know. You leave it in the comments. Hey, bro, this is my information. Y'all know I'm on IG. Inbox me. We already talked about that. If you start listening to what I'm saying, guys, and writing the stuff down, we won't have to go through this. If you start listening, we won't have to go through this. So if you're serious, you're trying to win some money, let's just stop talking. How can I get this? What's the number? Man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. I know I play sometimes, but man, playtime is over, man. I play sometimes. Playtime is over with. Playtime is over with. You know, playtime is over with, man. You give people enough rope that they, they'll do what they want to do. I'm not going to say what they should do because, we came a long way from that type of foolishness. But come on, y'all. Even Trump is getting tired. Even Trump is getting tired, man. The man talking about sending the National Guards, man, here, man. Come on. Even he's getting tired. Even he's getting tired. So, come on, man. If you're trying to win, go ahead and spend that $100, man. It shouldn't hurt you. I guarantee you that the minute you spend your little 100, because that's what I call it, a little 100, you'll make your money back if you just play your cards right. Now, I want to go to Tennessee. I'm going to stretch this video out just a little longer. I want to go to Tennessee now. Because at this point, I mean, honestly, man, I don't know what's going on at this point. Maybe I'm seeing things that others, so Tennessee just had 108. So let's just see. I don't know, like what's going on at this point. But hey, man, guys, we got to get this stuff together, man. So Tennessee, you just had 108. Now we just want to see, does this work for Tennessee? Because again, guys, let's not forget, this is a DC algorithm, all right? This is for DC, all right? So look, if they just had 108, shouldn't Tennessee had already seen 773? If they just had 108, is it possible Tennessee already should have seen 779? But that's not what I really want to get up here and talk to Tennessee about, because I was just in Tennessee looking at the numbers and I was like, oh, wow, something is really going on wrong here. All right, here's the 108. Any 779s, or is it any 773s? No, not thus far, but I want to show you something in Tennessee. I want to show you something. I want to show everybody something that it's going to be in reference to this 903 stuff. And I was like, hold on, man, because I want to give some updates here. Okay, so 039. So you can move off of these numbers whenever you want, however you want to start, but it's going to be up to you to consider just playing one number. So 039, where are we? 039. Lord have mercy. That's why I say you got to check this stuff out day or night. Now, we are at 039, right? Look, 039, 039, 039. Before 039, we should have seen 499. After 039, we should have seen 295. Okay. Okay, so I said after 039, we should have seen 039, we should have seen, hold on, we done jumped somewhere else. This thing scratches out. 039, we should have seen, hold 1 second, because I'm looking at two versions of this 039, because this thing is ran down to the fullest. Now, I was looking right here, right? Here's an 039 right here. This 039 stated that before 039, you should have seen 617. After this 039, you should have seen 09, and it seems like that it was a repeating number, right? 093. See it? 039, which is 930, right? And then it came back at 009 with a 3. So is it possible that you can say 039 repeats itself? Do anybody want to go to different states? Because here it is right here, 2 times. Here it is here, 2 times, 039. So now we're going to scroll right back up, because if that's saying that it repeats, can we just say that whenever we see 930, we can say that that number should repeat again? Let's just see. This is what DC algorithm says. So let's just see. We're going to try to find a 039, and we're going to see, you know, do it really repeat. And if it does, man, we just going to stamp this thing. We're just going to stamp it. We are in Tennessee. 039s. Because when you have this, man, on your person, you got to view it every day. All right, so here we go, 903, 309. So just by looking at that, was it possible that it might have repeated in that month of May? We're going to see. We're going to see. It's never guaranteed. We know about the 906 stuff. We know how that repeats. Okay, so it didn't. All right, so it didn't. 309. What comes before 309? We could also go back and see. Now, we'll just go back and see. We got some time. So now we'll try to find 309. We'll go to it. We'll look for 309. All right, we going to try to find 309 if it's in that sequence, 309. Let's see, no 309s, not in that order. We'll take it as if it's still in the box formation then. No 309s, no 309s. Okay, so no 309s. And it didn't repeat during that time. So let's just scroll up a little more. No 309s. Did it come before? Was it gapped out, or how did that happen? Okay, so no 309s, no 903. Okay, so look, another 309. Now, what month is this? We are in April now. So 309, this is April the 7th. Did another 309 come, or when we saw this number in May, did it mean that it just caught up with the repeat of it? The 309, see 309 in May the 5th. That's a long gap though, right? But man, look, numbers don't have a timetable on it. April, 309. May, 309. Hold on. April, April the 7th, Monday, 309. 309 on the 5th. Okay, so, oh, y'all, is this a thing on Mondays for 309s in different states? Now, I don't know that. I'm not going to jump off the limb and start that rumor, right? Because sometimes you got to watch how you do that. You know, you say one thing, you look up, somebody done start saying it. You want to be careful when you're doing that. All right, so we're going up to these 309s again because the way DC algorithm is going, it seems like, and here we go again on another Monday. What is going on? Here's a 309 again. Now, reading off of what DC is telling us, here's a 390. So is it fair to say that 390s do repeat? That's it. 390s. Y'all get this, please, man. I'm gone.